Hello, coaches, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Coach Knox, and today we're going to try something a little bit different. I wanted to go over some of my practice plans from this year. So, I'm a third-year coach. We are following the USA Hockey guidelines. I'm CEP certified, so we're going to go over some Mite practice plans, and my guys are Mite A. So they're 7 and 8 year olds. Mostly, most of them are third-year players. So typically we have an hour timesheets for our practice. So some of our practices are quarter ice, and some of them are half ice, depending on who we're sharing the ice with. So sometimes we'll share it with three teams. Sometimes we share it with one other team. So I'm thinking about making a library of some of my practice plans, because I know when I first started out and I had to draw up my own practices, I struggle with that a little bit, and sometimes it actually took me a very long time. So I'm not suggesting that you follow my practice plans word for word, but I am going to do this so that you have if anybody wants to watch anyway, so that there will be another resource available for you. So anyway, in this series, these videos will be mainly for coaches. If you're a player, you're welcome to hang out and watch. I don't know how much you'll get from this, but for first and second year coaches, maybe I hope finds this, maybe this will be helpful to you. So this is our first. I start out every practice with 10 to 15 minutes at the very least of skating. So this is a quarter ice setup. I feel like we're utilizing most of the quarter sheet here, and we'll do this for 15 minutes because we'll start out, send them one at a time going forward. As soon as the first forward gets to the cone, we send in another one. Have them go hard through all of them, right? And then this is a pretty tight sheet, but we actually do send them. We send them backwards through this, and the focus on keeping your chest head up, especially right in this area. There's the three overlapping areas here where they probably will crash at the beginning. So this is a good drill for them to keep their head up and focus on backward skating with looking over the shoulder every 2 or 3 strides. And then we'll also do this with transitions. So find something, usually there's a clock or something that they can square up and keep their shoulders square to, and we will do this drill for the last 5 minutes of just transitions: forwards, backwards, around, and hard to the end. So the break for this is when they're in line, especially if there's maybe 9 of them, they'll have 20 seconds to catch their breath before it's time to do it again. And this is actually I'm a fan of this one. Now, we typically do this on an Olympic sheet of ice. So if you're doing it on an NHL size rink quarter zone, you might want to take a couple cones out. Figure that out. If you got a lot of big kids, maybe you want to make it a little bit wider. But anyway, so that was the first 50 minutes of this particular practice. For the next one, I have 10 cones here because we had 10 kids. So group everybody up in pairs with, like-minded skills, and this is literally just a keep your head up and pass it. Always facing the other guy. Outside elbow up, hard pass, keep it on the ice, and that's what we're doing. We did this for about 7 or 8 minutes, and if your kids are just struggling to even do transitions at this time, don't even do this with puck. Just do it with just skating. But this one is it's a good passing drill, and at this age, I think passing is 80% of really what we want to do anyway. And then so 15 minutes, 7 or 8 minutes of this one, coming out of the continuous pass and shoot, right? So this is a really fun one, and my guys did actually get this on the first time. If yours don't, that's okay. Forward one down here starts the puck, right? And we'll start this drill with a coach over here to feed the first puck. Forward comes out, coach feeds him a puck, couple of strides, shot. That forward immediately comes over to get his own puck. As soon as he gets this puck, the next forward is going to take off. The forward that has the puck is going to feed him the puck, and then sprint back the line. The one who picks it up is going to take a couple of strides, get a shot off, and now he's the feeder, right? And this drill doesn't stop. So it's a good drill, especially with the young kids, to get them focused on all right, we got to keep it moving. Keep it moving. This drill never stops. Feet moving the whole time. And this is a nice introduction to get them to start shooting with their feet moving if you think your kids are ready for that. This is another drill. I named this the Zimni Fila spot because I got the idea from Mike Zimni. Thank you, Mike. So, again, pretty simple concept. Most of my initial practice plans here, you will find that I like to try and keep everything simple as possible with the mites. I try and pick drills that I can explain in 20 seconds or less. That's about the attention span I get. So set them up with 4 guys, and I usually put cones here. I didn't draw them into this drill. I just to simplify it. But 1 takes a couple of strides, passes it to 2, fills his spot. 2, again, same thing. When he gets to number 4, he'll take a couple of strides and get a shot. And there's variations that you can do here. You could put a coach in here right in front of number 4, and maybe try to make a move or just get in his way. But this is another continuous movement drill that is fun, especially for the young kids. This is another drill I got from Mike Zimni. As we, if you decide to watch any more of my videos, you will see that I get a lot of my suggestions from him. I also watch Coach Jeremy a lot on YouTube. Thank you, Jeremy, for some of my ideas. This is just a fun relay race, and again, I know the arrows are just straightforward, but you could really do this a number of ways. You could do forward skating, backward skating, transition skating, but the circles do make for a good relay race course, if you will. And what's nice about this is it does fit in a quarter ice, or if you have a half sheet, you can set up 2, depending on how many kids you have. Seek and Deke, I'm not going to go over this one right now. It's pretty self-explanatory. I have actually never done it. I do try and over-plan my practices by about 20 or 30% of what I think I'm going to do in case something doesn't work. And then with the mites, we always try and end with some sort of scrimmage. You will see throughout my videos that we do this style a lot. We did have a half sheet this day, I think. I don't remember. It's been a minute since this happened. But anyway, so this drill goes, the way we start this is we actually will take 2 and 2 start. So imagine this is forwards and this is forwards. And we'll add in first forward to the puck. Coach will dump the puck. First forward to the puck will be on offense, right? They can pass it back to the coach for possession, or they could pass it back to the line to activate a third player. So this is a drill for mites especially, where they will start to understand that really the most important thing you can do is activate that third player. So you can have a maximum of 3 here. We want to keep it kind of spread out just to keep the scrimmage going, try and help them understand the value of spreading out passing and things along that nature. And here I am rambling for nearly 9 minutes. So anyway, this is an experimental video just honestly to see if there's any coaches out there looking for help with practice plans or anything like that, first-year coaches. If you did make it this far, thank you. And there is a possibility that I will continue to make these videos. I have a ton of practice plans that I've drawn up already this season. So I look forward to seeing you again. We'll see ya.